Hi, I'm Dr. Thomas Dace from Precise Chiropractic Center in Lake in the Hills. Today you're watching Let's Talk Local by 216 Creator Studios. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. Hi, I'm Dr. Thomas Dace from Precise Chiropractic Center in Lake in the Hills. For 20 years, my team and I have been helping people find real relief to their back pain and neck pain without the need for drugs or surgery. Our approach is simple. We combine advanced non-surgical care with proven technology like spinal decompression, soft wave therapy to help your body heal naturally. If you've been told surgery is your only option, well, it's not. We've helped hundreds of patients improve their mobility, cancel their surgeries, reduce pain, and get their lives back to living and doing what they love. Please visit precisechiro.com to learn more or schedule your consultation with us today. When you do, be sure to mention 216 Creator Studios for a special discount. Remember, federal guidelines do apply. At Precise Chiropractic Center, we don't just treat your symptoms, we've got your back.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cappuccino here in the background of another great episode of Let's Talk Local. Listen, if you like what you see here today, go to the old Google box on YouTube, 216 Creator Studios. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, ding that bell for the future notification. We do appreciate the support. We have Kent Jones in the house, a.k.a. Deke, a.k.a. Coach. Hey, Coach, how's basketball going this year so far?
It is just started, and I pulled out all my hair already.
Is that why we look the same?
Yeah. No, it's good. Everything, and join us. Go out to McHenry County College. Our schedule, everything's out there. We're gonna have a great team.
No, that's great.
Ladies are awesome.
And I'm excited about today's guest here. It looks like three handsome bald guys are now in the same room.
Not in frame.
Not in frame. Just the two ones that matter are in frame. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, let's bring in our guest, bud.
Yeah, awesome. So today we're bringing in the team, the Mainz. Is it Mainz? Mainz. So it's just like
Heinz.
Heinz, yeah, Mainz. And they own Clean Bee, right? Which is carpet, upholstery, all that good stuff. But we'll get into it a little bit more. But welcome in, guys. How are you?
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, hey, you know what? This is the best job I could ever imagine, because we get to talk to people about their passion, why they started businesses, how they got it going. And since I think our first time we met together, maybe 2 years ago now, maybe, we had you on a couple shows, and you guys have exploded, which is awesome. And that's the fun, is just watching all the success and the moves that you guys have made are just amazing. So let people know who you are and where people can find you.
Oh, you got me? We're Clean Bee Cleaning Protection. We are out of Lakemoor, Illinois, in McHenry County. You can find us at www.cleanbees.net. And the phone number 815-578-0233.
Yep, awesome. And it's B like the bee.
Yes.
B-E-E. Yeah, it's not Clean Bee. So what was it about that tell us about the start. Give us a little background on why you got into it, how you got into it, and why it's so still cool after all these
Yeah,
years.
go for it.
Okay. So after I was an airline mechanic, worked for United. I was on my third layoff. After the second time I went in the garage, they laid me off again. And then I decided, okay, I got to figure out something for myself. Settled on carpet cleaning. Came up with the name Clean Bee. Thought, at that time you're printing up flyers and stuff. I think yellow paper, black ink, it's cheap.
Yep.
Yellow shirt, black ink, it's cheap.
It's cheap.
And, and actually having that bee has been huge for us because people don't always remember. We get queen bee, clean bee, but they remember the bee.
Yep.
And that's always been.
It's on the vans. Yeah, you see it
So
everywhere.
that's been really helpful for us. So we trademark the name, trademark service mark the name, so we own it. So then there started Clean Bee at the time. She was expecting her second set of twins, and I thought, okay, she can answer the phones. I'll do the work. And the first time I call and I hear baby screaming in the background, I'm like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. So then my mom came on, and she's actually probably getting ready to retire next year, but she's been with us since the beginning as well. So she's worked part-time now doing phones, but in the beginning she was doing estimates for me and everything like that. So that was very, very instrumental in our growth as well.
Why cleaning? Just out of curiosity, what was the transition? I mean, you were a mechanic for the airlines, but what brought in the cleaning aspect?
So I wanted something that I looked at all different types of things. I looked at like mobile auto repair, mobile oil change, paintless dent removal, detailing, janitorial, and I found a local distributor that offered certification classes and business classes in the carpet textile cleaning industry. So before I started the business, I got certified as a carpet cleaner, took a business class, and I'm like, okay, I can see doing this. And then bought a used van and started the business.
No, okay.
And don't adjust your screens. I think he moves the house when he cleans the carpet. Most of them look like me, not like Dave. It's such a good shape. I absolutely love it. So you started it and it started to rock and roll. It was just thinking, hey, let me not get laid off again. Let me run that. That's a pretty quick. Usually people will wait till maybe the fifth time that they get laid off or, later in life, especially not expecting the second set of twins. Right. Most people would want to play it safe and go, I better just keep, stick around till I get my 40 hour. But you're like,
well, I started the business and then I kept working at United.
Okay.
So I had the backup plan still. Because
you
can't, a business like this, we built it on referrals. If you don't have someone bankrolling you or a ton of money saved for marketing and advertising to get your name out there, it's going to be a slow growth.
Yeah.
And there's just no way I could have survived just starting a business and saying, hey, I'm here to clean your carpets.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have happened.
Wait a minute, what? Yeah.
Referrals have really been phenomenal for us.
Yeah.
We really focus on that with the customers.
Yeah, it's a slower growth, but I think in the long run, it's a better growth and more, the longevity of it.
Yeah, more sustainable.
Yeah, because if your mom refers us and your neighbor refers us, and they're more likely to use you than just finding out of the phone book and then next year going, who do I use again? And going back, find the phone book.
Really?
Google now.
Yeah. So that was how many years ago?
20 years.
20 years, right? So that's awesome. And now, do you ever get to the point where you're like, have we made it yet? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's our goal now is to get the business turnkey, so it can run without us, but still be involved in it.
Yeah.
So that's been our main focus here the last couple of years.
That's awesome.
And it's good for everybody because it gives the employees more structure, gives the company more structure, and it doesn't matter who shows up, they're going to get the same service.
Yeah,
right.
Consistency.
So having consistency throughout the technicians, throughout the company. I show up on a job now, they're like, well, where's Steve? Where's Jackson? I'm the owner. Is that okay? Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
It's kind of cool to see the owner out there doing it too. It kind of shows how you treat your people as well.
Yeah.
You're right where you need to be according to the success timeline there, right? I mean, 5 years, if you made the 5-year marker, you made it, right? And then now for the next 5-10 years, it's called growth. You guys are pushing to your 20s. So you're right where you need to be able to actually step away as long as you have good people running it.
Yeah, and we've
And-
been very fortunate. We have
Mhm.
some wonderful staff that have stayed with us since the beginning.
That's fantastic.
When you got to see them grow up straight from high school
And
Wow.
to now they've
Yeah.
married and gone on to have children and buy homes and want to buy a second home and stuff now, so it's pretty cool to.
I got to come to work for you guys. Hold on.
Yes. A family.
Wait a minute.
You'd be fired in about 2 days.
I- No, clean the carpet.
Stop talking and clean.
That's right. So was it hard at any point, because as your kids grew, your business grew, your business is your baby, to start stepping back, right, to releasing some of that from working in the business to on the business? Was it a difficult thing? Did you have to? Was there a lot of late night arguments, or or was it just like,
Too much,
Not
but
too
I
much.
think definitely handing off the control was very difficult for you.
Yeah.
Even when I stepped in, he had a hard time with it because I started in the marketing realm of it all. That's
Yeah.
where my strong point is there, and not necessarily doing the physical work, but the marketing side. And he, it was a bit of a struggle for him, for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah? Because I think that's always the hardest part for an entrepreneur.
Yeah, because when you create something, at that point the business is you.
Yeah.
You are the business, and then to try and replicate yourself and trust that they're going to do it the way that you want to do it, and not lose the customer that you've done for the last 15 years and everything. And to see that, and like I said, to now walk in and they're expecting one of my technicians and not me, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Tell me about the White House.
That's
That's an interesting story, I'm sure.
So I focused on education in the cleaning business the whole time. I've traveled the entire country learning from the best people. The guy that taught me color restoration, so taking dyes, fixing bleach spots, recoloring rugs. He called me up the night before New Year's Eve of 2015 and says, "Hey, got a job in the White House. Do you want to join me?" And I was like, "Dude, I got plans with the wife downtown." This is like the first New Year's Eve. I actually had full blown plans downtown Chicago. And I was like, "No, I'm gonna pass." I told her, and she's like, "What? No, you're going. Call him back."
We need to get this
Yeah.
again. Go.
So I called him back and sent my passport, sent my ID. They approved me to do it, and flew out the next day. And so New Year's Eve of 2015, we cleaned the west wing of the White House Situation Room. So that's all the areas you don't get to see.
Right.
That's cool.
There's that famous photo of Obama and Hillary Clinton sitting around a table when they got Osama bin Laden, and
Spilling coffee, and that's what
Yeah.
you were cleaning. No.
but it was cool because the guy's like, "This," he goes, "that was a mistake." He goes, "It was supposed to be at the conference room across the hall, and they sent the feed to the wrong room, so everyone had to run in." And this room is about a quarter the size of the studio. And he goes, "So if you look at everyone's huddled around this table, and that's why." So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's great.
How cool.
That is, and what we're learning, right, is that you're making some decisions, and then Michelle overrides everything.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I think we should. No, honey, you're going to the White House. But and you're the only cleaning crew in this area probably that has the ability to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so cool.
Yeah, the
And it's-
only.
yeah, and
clean
it's
crew,
based
for
off
sure.
of becoming educated and making
Right.
friends in the industry, and
Yep.
so I mean, I've been afforded some amazing opportunities just based off of the relationships I made in the industry and educations.
Yeah.
It's been pretty cool.
And
Fantastic.
listen, at the old studio they came in and cleaned the carpets and
Really?
made these 1970s carpet look good. It was really bad, and you did a fantastic.
That's right
job.
around the time I was coming in. I think everything was on the little
Yeah, the little plastic
Feetsy
sticky-
things. Yeah.
I left them on there. I'm like, it works. Just
Just
don't
line
take
them
those
around.
off. Which is awesome. So now things are rocking and rolling. We're building. You moved. Was it 2 years ago now? A year and a half? 2 years now.
I think.
To the Lakemoor place, right?
Yes, we're already in Lakemoor. We just
Yeah.
moved down about
Got it.
what, mile or so.
Yeah, had to do a little remodeling to the
Yep.
place to make it work, but it's a fantastic spot. And now we're kind of expanding as well as the business is growing.
Yep.
Because now I see we're putting cleaning and protection
Yep.
in.
Hmm.
Talk to us about the protection part.
Yeah.
Um,
You want to do it? Okay. So there's a couple things going on. So in the beginning, it was just carpet, upholstery, and flooring. And we did restoration at that time too. So we were doing water damage, dry outs, and things like that. The water damage seemed like it always came in at the worst times. Christmas Eve,
Oh, yeah.
kid's birthday party, just sat down and opened up a beer. It's like, whatever. It just always came in at the worst times. So then we decided to get out of water damage and start getting into area rugs. So we started cleaning Oriental rugs, doing everything in house, and that has grown significantly to now we have, our shop's 5,000 square feet, and the rugs probably take up 2,000 square feet of it. So it's a big part of the business. And a couple of years ago, we got into we're distributors of a product called Fiber Protector. So it's a nanotech product, gets absorbed into the fibers, amazing stain repellent, increases UV resistance by 25%,
Wow.
bacteria static.
Wow.
And what's cool about it is it never has had all the products that are being banned. So the PFOAs, PFOCs, the Teflons, everything that's being banned and taken out of these products, it's never had that in it. So it's
Awesome.
been this phenomenal product without those ingredients. So that led to the cleaning and protection. And then we started air duct cleaning this year. It's like, okay, how do you do clean bee, carpet, flooring, upholstery, cleaning, air ducts,
Right.
protection, so cleaning and protection covers everything.
Which is brilliant, right? Because that's what makes a lot of the carpets dirty is the stuff being blown out of the ducts,
Yep.
right?
And that's something we've been asked to do since day one.
Oh, really?
By our customers
Yeah.
was air duct
Wow.
cleaning. And I'm someone that if I can't do it to the best and do it right with the best equipment, then I'm not going to do
Right.
it. And it was such a diverse thing from textile cleaning that it just, and the education, it was hard to find education.
Yeah.
The textile stuff I could find education.
Now, when we go back to the area rugs, I'm gonna go back there. Do you guys have some YouTube videos of you?
we do.
I'm gonna look them up because I've some people on TikTok, and I will. It is amazing,
Yep.
just the process, and I'll just sit there and go, oh, that's horrible.
Very
Just throw it out, and then
mesmerizing, too.
yes,
Yeah.
and I'll sit there for 3 minutes or whatever, however long the video is, and they get this thing like it's brand new, and I'm just like, that's amazing,
Yeah.
But the whole process, I go, I would never have thought of doing it that way, and but you've got that whole layout now in
Yep.
the new shop where you can just lay it down and get it clean.
Flush thousands of gallons of water through it.
Yeah.
The squeegees, right? That
Yeah.
and you see all that dirt come out
Yeah.
from there,
It's,
man.
it's relaxing.
They're
too.
very satisfying
Yeah.
to
Right.
watch.
It's one of my favorite things to do now.
Is it?
Like just because it's relaxing. You're sitting there blowing water through it. I don't like lifting the rugs when they're
Sure.
400 pounds. of
Rewarding,
Yeah.
too, to
But-
see how
Oh,
dirty they
yeah.
are when they come in,
Yeah.
and then he's using the rug duster to get all this dirt out, and you see all that's coming out, and most of us we vacuum every day,
Yep.
but you have no idea what doesn't get out until you
Correct.
see it come in that machine, and you're like, wow,
Yeah.
there's a lot of dirt in there that I
Yeah.
didn't know was in that rug.
Yeah, I've watched them, and you're like, well, that's not even dirt. You're like,
Well,
yes,
one of
it
the biggest
was.
enemies, I think, for all of it, right, from your vents to your floors to your furniture, are animals.
Mhm.
If you have the dog that you love a lot, but sheds to no end and tracks in everything, and the surprise gifts they leave you in corners of rooms and stuff like that. For the ductwork stuff, it's a curious question. How many fur coats do you pull out of that?
Yeah.
I know there's
We've actually, because we take air measurements before and after we do it.
okay.
And it's been, like the one we did a return, it had zero airflow. Zero.
Wow.
And then it was like, I don't remember, 1,000 CFM or whatever it was when we were done. And it's like, because you don't know, okay, is there a construction issue? Is there a baffle that's closed?
Right.
Is there, but no, it was just blocked up with hair and stuff.
Wow.
So, and it's pretty cool to see. I don't know that because we take pictures and photos, we see these like nasty ones on
Mhm.
for the advertisements.
Right.
I really haven't had we've had some pretty dirty stuff, but not significant. It's just not that horrible,
Yeah.
But we've definitely, like the other day, probably filled up half a gallon of cat litter out of
Wow.
a vet. people moved into the home. They had their cat box there,
Kicked it over.
kicked it over. It's been sitting in the vent. They've been breathing all this stuff. And, you know, just getting that out of there
Awful.
alone, it's like, okay, you know, now
Airborne
you know,
elements, baby powder, you know, stuff like that. That really traps. And we had ours done at the house for the first time. Probably we've been living there for about 10 years, and I want to say at year 7, we were like, we should probably get this done. There's so many allergies happening in the house, and you put the filter on, and the vents didn't seem like they blew hard enough, and it had a weird smell. My wife was like, why does it smell like feet in here? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the last owners had a sock monster that was stealing the socks and putting them in the vents. Because they weren't our socks. So I'm like, wow, that's disgusting. So when we had it done, the guy was like, there's like 13 pairs of socks, only one of each in this vent. Right? So I was like, wow, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Did you ever come across like hidden treasures?
We found some necklaces and some jewelry and stuff like that. You know, we'll go through the bags before we leave. They found some things like that for them. Yeah, so it's just been it's been interesting to see the guy go through the photos and the videos when the guys are done. It's just kind of cool to see what's coming out of
The other thing you were asking, like what we, you know, cleaning and protection as we started this year is the first year we're doing the outdoor cushions, umbrellas, and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
You know, your outdoor rugs. We're doing the cleaning and protection and storage, which is wonderful.
Ooh,
So we have
storage as well.
three options is basically what they call it. They get, you know, told of 3 different options, but all of them are including the storage that we're going to do now for them. So,
That's
so
brilliant.
many times, at least I know for myself, we're shoving it all in the shed
That's
right
right.
over the winter.
That's right.
But, you know, if you can have it clean and stored and then have a certain date, you have, you know, either we pick it up or you come in and grab it. I mean, it's perfect.
That's
People.
beautiful.
So that's the
That
new
is.
one that we're doing and trying to really
Brilliant. Yeah.
bring that to light for everybody
Yeah.
now.
The mice don't have to live in it in the winter.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And trust me, they find it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, how often on the duct cleaning then? I mean, would you recommend having it professionally done?
duct cleaning is going to be a little bit longer, probably every 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
You know, carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning. Manufacturers recommend 12 to 18 months. So it depends. You know, is it your family room that everyone's eating in, living in?
Heavy traffic.
Dogs are heavy traffic. Definitely a year. You got the front room, the showroom.
Yep.
18 months, 2 years, just to get all the dry soil and oils and everything out of the house.
Yeah.
I don't think people clean their furniture enough, in my personal opinion.
For sure.
That could definitely be done. If it's in a family room where you're using this stuff every day and people are eating in there and the dog's laying on it.
Yeah, you've been to my
Once
house.
It's kind of like what Dave said to me one time. We were talking about marketing upholstery, and he kind of pointed out, he goes, would you wear the same shirt, over and over again, 18, 20 days in a row, and now wash it? The answer is heck no. Gross. And then we do that with our furniture and don't even think about
about
how
it.
many times you're rubbing hands.
Well, the worst is for a bald guy, right? Where the head goes,
Right.
Yep.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't ever think about it, and then like somebody comes over and they go, kind of look at your chair. You're like, oh yeah, that's my easy chair. Yeah. So now my wife puts, towels on wherever I sit, like a towel, so my head grease doesn't get on it.
It's all plastic now. She just makes plastic.
I can only
Just like back in the day.
So on the carpet, that's better. Getting in touch with you is better than over the counter. Steam cleaning where I'm just throwing water and making muddy water. But that helps with like traffic patterns, and it really extends the life of the carpet then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So getting the dry soil removal is key. So you got the homeowner vacuuming on a regular basis, key. I think especially if you have kids or pets, having a small spotting machine, almost necessity.
Yeah.
But when it comes to cleaning the entire room, I think a professional is just going to do a much more thorough job. It's going to dry quicker, a lot less issues. Plus, the hassle of picking up this machine and buying 6 different products to do the carpets and spending your whole day there and then waiting,
Do you hear that, honey?
12 hours for the carpet to dry. I kind of joked. It's like, well, the people that own the stores that rent those to you. They have us clean their carpets. It's like,
There it is.
you know,
Yes.
so it's a lot of work. I mean, before I had my carpet clean, I've rented a Bissell and
Sure.
sucked. It's a lot of
And the
work.
knowledge that comes from
know.
hiring somebody who's familiar with it too,
Right.
to clean the nail spot or that bleach spot, or
Correct.
so you're not rubbing it in and making it worse.
Mhm.
It's huge that they know which product to put down on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, at our old house out in Wonder Lake, we used the Kirby shampooer thingy, and then we ended up replacing the carpet. But there was like sand or dry soap or something. I don't know what it was underneath it when we pulled it up, and I'm like, what is that? And they're like, oh, you probably used it. And I'm like, oh, we thought we were getting it clean, and it left so much yuck.
But I think too that when you do that, those machines, they're going to get whatever through the surface, but you're soaking the floor, and that's hitting the matting beneath it. So a lot of that might be breaking down from the rubber and everything else, and you're not extracting it. It's not strong enough to extract everything out of it. To where what they do, their machines are meant to, suck the chrome off a bumper. Right? It's going to get through that bottom layer. It's going to wet it and suck it right up and bring everything with it. That's why extracting versus steaming is always better. That's what I was told, at least, right?
Yeah. So like we use all the same brand of equipment. So all of ours are PTO driven. So they all are full-size vans, V8 engines, and they drive off a PTO shaft. So a V8 engine's powering the big blower and the cap pump.
Wow. Okay.
So you really can't get much more suction or power out of this thing or heat. And we run 2 technicians on all our crews. So to have 2 people come in, one guy's vacuuming, one guy's pre-treating, one guy's scrubbing, one guy's cleaning, one guy, so it's just this,
And moving the furniture.
it's just this rotation. It's pretty cool when you see it work, where it's just this nice flow, and they're getting so much stuff done in so little time. And it's like, somebody, you're already done. It's like, well, yeah, he walked in, he vacuumed, he put down the floor tarps, he has the corner guards up, he's protecting your home. So I like going on jobs and just seeing how the system's flowing, and it's like, okay, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. I love that.
And listen, having Clean Bee do it, right? You can just walk in and go, wow.
Right.
Right. And your spouse will absolutely love you for it because you didn't ruin the furniture. You didn't ruin the floor, the walls, all that good stuff.
Or affordable.
Or your back.
And that's important too. You guys are you're competitive pricing. You're affordable. You're honest. Your team, the way you treat your team is like family. You're local here. You did the White House. I mean, am I missing anything? It just sounds like
We
great.
follow it up with a guarantee too. So
Yeah.
We do a follow-up phone call with the customers, because the last thing I want to do is, everything looks good, but, but
Right.
You want to know what that butt is.
we'll come back
Right.
and take care of it.
Yeah.
Or the customer that feels like they have to get emotional or upset to get a response. And it's like, no, we'll come back. Oh, okay. Well, I'm busy this week. Could you come back next week? Yeah. I'll come back next week.
So have you, and I know the answer, but I want them to hear this. You say, okay, and you come out to the Joneses and you walk in and go, nope.
Yep.
You're just going to need new flooring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So you're not going to go in there, clean it, and then go, by the way.
Yeah. I'd much rather walk away from a job than do a poor job.
Yeah.
True statement.
So, it's all I tell my guys all the time is that if it can't be done, if you can't, and they demand it, then they got to sign off on it that, hey, we told you this could have been replaced. And if it doesn't come out, we're not responsible, because I'd rather have them walk than
You walk in, there's 3 potbelly pigs in there. Sit.
the one time, what was it, out in Richmond where they trained circus, they had a circus place out there in
Okay.
Richmond.
Okay.
And she was raising tigers.
Oh.
out there.
Oh,
And so I had to go out there and clean the carpets with tiger pee. Like I said, there's some interesting things I've
that's
come
a
across.
very interesting thing.
You know?
Christ.
But did you get out?
Yeah.
That's what we did. We did get it
Call
out.
me back. So
Heck yeah. Great job.
yeah.
Now the gorilla. gotta get in there. That's unbelievable. Now, let people know again where they can reach you, how they get in touch with you. And listen, we're coming in on to the holidays, so there's no better time than now to do it, right? Because you're going to be having family over. It's the holidays. You want it to look great. Now is the time to give Clean Bee a call. So,
reach out to us if you. We are located at 108 South Sheridan Road in Lakemoor. Right near the new Dunkin' Donuts out there. You can reach us at 815-578-0233. And our website is www.cleanbee.net. But you can drop rugs off out there at our studio too, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Or you can call us and we'll pick them up too. We'll go over that with you because there are some people it's easier to just drop them off.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah, we're just going to pop up the website here real quick. Check it out, folks. Everything is nice and simple on their websites. Beautiful website, by the way, guys.
Thank you.
Recommendations, the reviews on here. Check out all the reviews, right? It's funny because usually when somebody leaves a review it's because they're angry about something. I love it when I see these because then it's like, you're proven of who you are and who you say you are. I love that. And voted 2023 best carpet cleaning in McHenry, which is
actually that's 2025 now.
Yeah,
Yes,
2025. I just realized that.
That's 2007.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So just won Best of the Fox again.
Yep.
Right for
Yes,
2025.
very appreciative of that for sure.
That's like the Better Business Bureau Award. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the local
stuff,
where
sure.
the people in the local area here in McHenry County go, you're the cream of the crop. Right? You're the measuring stick, which is cool. Yeah. And that's really, really good. Congratulations on that because that's an honor. And you're not the only show in town, so you're beating out a ton of people in McHenry County. Yeah,
we got the old QR code up there in the corner there, Kent. For anybody that wants more info, right where he's pointing at the top left of the screen, I want to say. Go ahead, put your old mobile device up there, hit that. It'll bring you to all their information. Yeah, man, I think it was a great episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really,
look, we can't thank you enough for being here.
Thank you.
And welcome back anytime. Don't look at our carpets.
I already showed them.
Oh no.
I already showed them the carpet. They're like, that's why we're here. I tried to pull the Italian card.
Our laser tag carpeting. But it's been such a great time having you here. And if you let them know with that QR code right above here that you heard it here at 216 and that they'll take care of you. Yep. Or 216 Creator Studios. I'm on the radio now at 216 and it's crazy. Yeah. But anyway, I'm wherever. But it's Clean Bee Cleaning and Protection. If you want a clean house, floors to walk on, air to breathe, that's right. Because the ducks, they are the people to
put that furniture away for the summer.
That's it. That's such a.
That's right.
Yep. Right now, everybody is putting that stuff away and getting ready for the cooler weather. So it's the right time to get in touch with you for that too. And that'll be cleaned and stored.
Yep.
Man, that's nice. That's nice.
Beautiful.
That's it. Take us out.
Awesome. Well, hey, listen, everybody. If you like what you see here, go to YouTube 216 Creator Studios. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, ding that bell. And as always, let's talk local, listen global.